Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the progress bar and the weighting symbol in the visualization. And I created a empty project. I go to my logic builder. In the application tree, in my application I need to do a very small program. So I just create a progress status variable which I can count up. I call it progress. It's integer. And another variable I want to call is a start to load, so I call it xload. It's a boolean. So all I want is when this load is activated, I want to count my progress status up to 1000, and when it reached 1000 I just reset the load and waiting for the next start. So this is a very simple program, so we just simply write if xload then, and then we will count the progress bar equals progress. It just increased by 1 every cycle, and then I need to check every cycle if I'm exceeding 1000 maximum value. If that is true, I need to reset the progress to 0, and then of course I need to reset load variable to false. So this is pretty much a very simple program. So I need to animate my progress bar according to the progress value every cycle, and I need to build just to make sure there's no error. I'm pretty sure it's all okay. Yes. And now I'll go to tools tree, and in my tools I'll need to create a visualization object. Let's do that. And in the visualization we need to add the progress bar, and it's located in the toolbox on the right side under common tools. So here it is, progress bar. I just drag and drop the progress bar, stretch it. And in the properties I can modify the maximum value, and it's 1000. I need to link the progress bar with my progress status value. I use input assistant to find the status progress here. As you can see, I can choose different styles if I use blocks or just bar without any blocks. But let's choose blocks here. And I can make this invincible. Of course, I don't need to watch this bar if I'm not loading. So I just lock this one with my load variable. And this one is when this load is true, this one needs to be invincible. So this one has to be invincible when I'm not loading. So you can write not load. And I need to add a text. So let's say loading ... And the next one I want to show you is the weighting symbol. I go to my toolbox again, and under special controls I can find two different kind of weighting symbols. Let's just use them both. One is codices based and one is more universal one. So I just use both of them. And of course needs to be invincible, just like my progress bar. I just copy paste the statement, a condition here in the progress bar, and copy it to my weighting symbol. And this codices weighting symbol is more locked, and here this one is more flexibility. I can choose different colors and the line width and so on, but I just leave to it. The last element I need to create is the button to trick the load element. That's a load variable. So I just, in the common controls, choose button. And there's many options for buttons in the properties. I just go to text, called load, and input configuration. I need to link a variable, and I need to toggle the load variable when I push the button. So I will choose load, do that, and the button can be invincible when I touch it. So when load is true, the button will disappear. So exactly opposite of the waiting symbols and the progress bar. And let's give it a go. Go to device tree. I have to download to my PLC. First I need to find it on my network. So in the controller selection I can see I have 251 here. I want to download to this one, so online and login. Confirm. Yes. And then make new download. And start the PLC. I go to my visualization up here. So now the code is, let's split the window. Yes. As you can see here, my load is false. No code is running. Now I push the load button. So the counter starts to count up to 1000. I can see my progress bar is animating my progress value, and the waiting symbols simply just animate itself. It didn't do any configuration to that. And when I reach 1000, it disappears and everything reset to 0. So it's very simple to use. And of course, then I can also create a web visualization, so it will be available for web browser, iPad, iPhone, and Android, and so on. Exactly the same thing as the part 1 video. So that's it. I hope you find it useful.